That looks pretty intimidating, to be honest. That is Cwmystradllyn, butchering the pronunciation, slate mill. And it is an old slate processing factory. I've parked up here, it's the only place to park. Liam's with me, and let's go and explore it, because hopefully this will be a good spot to sleep for the night. Certainly not many people around. There's some few farm buildings, a babbling brook, and beautiful stream that looks something out of Lord of the Rings. We had a good day. We went driving from where we were last night, Lake Vyrnwy, which I'm now pronouncing correctly, all the way up through lots of different lakes in Gwynedd, this county, sort of lower Snowdonia, basically, a bit lower than Snowdonia, and up to a very infamous lake, Llyn Celyn, which is where they flooded in the 60s a Welsh village to supply water for Liverpool, which was immensely unpopular. It was opposed, but it was done anyway. Oh, this is so intimidating. Oh my God. So this place, the design, it's 3 stories, used to have a roof. The roof was taken off in the 1900s, but it was built in like 1857. And at its peak in 1860, it was processing 250,000 tons of slate. Some of it is there. Wales is like the home of slate, the world's best slate. It's slate is a type of rock which forms these sheets, if you can see the lines on it, because it's basically formed from mud, which is compressed over huge timescales and tectonic movements, and it forms this hard black rock. So it's dinosaur mud, basically. Well, look at this. This is scary. This is so like gothic. Oh my God. Bird's nest up there. Now, in the middle here, it used to be a water mill, like one of these wheels, like a hamster wheel for water. And the water mill used to be powered by that stream, that river down there, because it used to be used to power a system to bring huge slabs of slate, bigger than these, I would imagine, and that's slate as well, up for it to be milled into the right size, because slate is used, well, especially in the 19th century, was used to roof everywhere. The whole world was roofed with Welsh slate. Bloody hell. This place is cool. Oh my God, this place is cool. Like, it's so deep down. And the views up here are also insane. So there's a few houses around, so we'll have to be pretty secretive. There he is, down there, Liam. It's sick. It's so good. But of course it's abandoned. So what happened with this place in, well, this area of Wales, North Wales, and these sort of mountains, they've always been mined for slate. Slate was like mined since like the Roman times, and probably before here in this specific area. And this slate mill was built to support a slate quarry. And the slate quarry was so big that they'd even built a whole new town. It's fenced off that way. They built a whole new town the town also got abandoned, because it was all abandoned because they were very optimistic Victorian industrialists, and they just wanted to mine the hell out of this area. So they picked a vein of slate or shale, or whatever the technical term is, and they mined it for everything they had, but they weren't that good at surveying. That's what I've read. They were a bit gung-ho, and that basically meant that within 5 or 6 years they were only milling 25 tons, which is still a lot of slate, but nowhere near 250,000 tons of slate. So it just got abandoned about 10 years after it was built. Crazy. And then it wasn't really repurposed. It was a little bit. It was used as a meeting place for like local villages, and they apparently had like cultural events would happen here. It feels like I'm inside a church, but it's not. And then in the 1900s, the roof was removed. I guess that's to make it kind of structurally sound, so you don't have to worry about it collapsing. And now, nothing's been done with it since like the 1900s. It's just been here. It's like a place of historical interest, but that's it. There's actually a lot more to explore here than I thought, because first of all, talk about a view, crazy. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and collect Liam, and then we'll go and explore it a bit more together. This place is nuts. What are your first impressions, Liam? You have to turn around so the microphone can hear you.
Once we get up, I'll tell you. First impressions are, I'm hungry. That's what's going on. Wow.
Look in here. So wow. There used to be a huge watermill, I was just saying.
Yeah.
And I figure that the watermill was in here. And I think I've looked from up there, and I think that they must have diverted the stream up there so it runs through and probably out of there.
Yeah.
And then that would turn the watermill.
Yeah.
And that would power a way of getting the slate up there, and probably also the mill working.
That's insane, bro.
It's super creepy.
It's absolutely massive.
I always get nervous at places like these, to be honest.
Yeah.
They like give you real, like, they make you a bit uneasy. Like, I feel nervous.
I love that. That is beautiful.
And I guess these are where the mill would have been.
Yeah.
Like somewhere supported, because
you might be able to see the checkout for the rod on each side. The mill. Wow. Absolutely, it's massive. You can see with me here how big it is.
it's huge. It's huge. That's what she said.
It's like a 4-story building, stuff this size.
Yeah, it's from down here, it's 4 stories. Because above, from ground up on the top level, it's a 3-story building. I'm planning tonight to make chorizo pasta, tomato pasta, chorizo. Make it special, some mushroom. Oh, yum yum delish. This mountain goat has gone for the direct route. You can see the scale now that Liam's in it. Look at that.
And remember, I'm 7'3".
He's 7'3", and that's just when he's lying down.
That's erect. Wow, bro. Probably most beautiful.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, easy blood there.
Careful. Turns out slate is very slippery.
Yeah.
I would be tempted to do it in this corner,
Yeah.
because it's out of the wind.
Oh, mate, I've got a bench ready, mate. It's a cooking bench, mate.
Out of the wind, and then also it's out of sight. No other houses can see up here. Whereas all the other places, we're visible from people's windows.
Absolutely beautiful, man.
So I guess it's time for me to go and get my stuff and set up a little bit, because exploring can always wait until the morning. Somewhere like here feels a bit obvious where to set up. The only thing I'd be worried about is just something falling off.
100%.
So I'm,
Spot outside.
yeah, it might be worth setting up just outside. It's hard to know. I mean, it's been here for ages. That certainly I wouldn't want to be camping underneath, Jesus. I don't know what that is. And to think that they do Just Eat deliveries up here as well is absolutely nuts.
Sponsored by Just Eat this video.
Just Eat these nuts, mate. Now, I waited for you because I want to go down here. Look.
I just want to eat, mate.
Just Eat?
Man's got to eat.
You want to Just Eat?
What's down here, Dad?
This is a bit
No
sketchy.
way. That goes down, huh?
Oh, it's not as bad as I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Light at the end of the tunnel.
That makes sense why there was a path on the outside.
That's fully out of the wind in there. I have got a bivvy, but Liam's got a tent, so I guess I'm going to set up my tent. Doesn't make sense to bivvy it up and make itself unnecessarily uncomfortable. Ow. A dodgy ankle. Actually here, to be fair, around here, Liam, this is like super out of the way.
Yeah, that's where I was talking about.
Oh, there's a path that goes around the top as well. Whoa. Very high up. Really? You can't hear him from here, but it's watering the stonework. You can't hear him, but yeah, this part is on top of where we just walked under in the tunnel. Wow. So crazy. So this is now the top story. Down there's the gate that I was blocked off to, I guess, over that side's private land. This is crazy. So I think this is where the river must have been diverted at some point, to run through here and then round and onto the water wheel.
100%.
And it now doubles as a outdoor kitchen.
That's a perfect spot.
You're going to set up, and how many reviews have you got on Just Eat so far?
Only 3. Yeah, man.
So it's rained on and off all day and pretty hard sometimes, and it's due to rain again tonight. The clouds don't look too menacing, but they don't look nice either. So I'm going to go and get my stuff. We've got a rough spot of where it would be good to stay and set up. So I'll get my stuff, I'll come back up, and then it's not dark yet. Usually I prefer to set up in the dark, you feel like you're going to get more peace, but then again when you've got the car it makes no difference because everyone can tell you're here. Yeah. So I think probably come back, set up the tent in case it starts raining, and then bon appetit.
If anyone asks, we are Australian history news channel, which is kind of low-key true, but I think I'll be able to pull that off very easily.
Yeah.
Like mate, we're here from Australia. We're filming a whole documentary about slate mining in Wales.
And I'm an adult male actor.
Yeah.
I always get so nervous doing these, honestly. Like, to be honest, I hate breaking rules really, but I also hate being told that, like, first of all, what to do, and also hate places being fenced off and private and restricted access. I think if you're responsible, you should be able to go wherever you want and do whatever you want within reason. And another thing, you think when you're basically living out of your car, especially one as small as my BMW Z3, old, it's not a flex, got it for 1900 quid. When you're living out of a car, that's when you think, well, that's great, I won't lose anything. I lose so much stuff, or at least I misplace it because there's not space to do stuff. And I like to lay everything out to get everything sorted. And I just don't have the space to do that in that car. So I just spent 15 minutes looking for my GoPro. And it was underneath something else in my boot when I was getting all my bags out. Well, look at this, MasterChef. What are we cooking here tonight?
Chicken, tomato, basil, beans, and potatoes.
That actually looks and smells nice.
I know, right? I'm impressed. This is just the crappy, pre-made meals you get from Tesco, but they're way better here than those sort of things are in Australia. Like that. That's nice looking chicken with like actual whole tomatoes. That's a W.
That is a W.
And you don't need to cook it long, you just need to sort of kind of reheat it-ish.
Yeah, very nice.
These have definitely been pre-boiled because they're very soft.
Yeah.
So that's mint. Add some seasoning.
Common Tesco W.
Yeah.
Actually, probably now is the time that I'd take a break, and I just want to say thank you very much for Tesco for sponsoring this video. They've given me £5 million to promote them. Oh, I don't know if I should set up my tent first.
Nah.
Because I'm worried about it's gone blue again now, so maybe.
We always do that last, brother.
Yeah, I suppose I can let it.
Because what if we get kicked out?
Exactly. Then it's learning from experience. We got kicked out of a car park a few days ago.
Set up very late.
The later the better, but I just don't want to have to do it in the rain and get my inner wet.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think the rain's gone.
Don't jinx it. Don't say the rain's gone.
The rain's here, then wet right now.
It does seem to be
We'll be alright, but
cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
a place after we camped, we pick up rubbish on the way out.
Pick up other people's.
Yeah, other people's rubbish on the way out.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother. Camera matrix. Don't hit the lens. It's bad for the lenses. This is a Tesco special.
Penis coladas.
That's very sweet.
This doesn't really taste like pina
Doesn't
colada.
taste like there's alcohol at all.
We
It's a
should
zero.
do. We should do. Is it?
That's such an L.
Is it
No,
really?
It's not. It's basically zero, 0.9.
I'd have been fuming if you got me a 0, mate. Cooking channel. I'm using up some green beans, and then I'm going to put olive, garlic, chorizo, and then what I will do after that is cook the pasta, and then add the tomato, reduce down to make sauce. Yum yum delish, add my spices, bada bing bada boom. One thing I didn't know, and never know, is how much pasta is enough pasta for one person.
Oh, mate, heaps. I have pasta too in my cup. Keep going.
No, because I just had meal deal, innit?
Oh, cheater, mate.
I think, because I made way too much last night.
Proper cheat.
Bit of state, traditional slate mining prep station.
Slate is great, mate.
Slate is great.
That's why I was the world's biggest
Look.
exporter.
Well, in the 19th century, it was said to Wales was said to roof the world.
That's why I was told the roof of the world.
Roof of the world?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a newspaper? Now, I've got the smallest onion I could find in Tesco. Doing this and cooking one meal at a time and not like wanting to store as little as possible shows you how hard it is to buy one of anything. Because everything in the shop is in huge packets.
I accidentally put a garlic in my pocket and walked out of Tesco with it.
Don't admit to that, you'll be arrested by Keir Starmer. What are you in for, mate?
I think
Garlic-related
I
crimes.
think it counterbalances though because
Look at us in our Just Eat jackets.
I think I counterbalanced it because I gave the lady a
£1 million.
a £20 note when it was £18, and I said keep the change the first day I was here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So it's like
The karma carries forwards.
it all counterbalances.
Yeah, I think tomorrow we'll do like exploring it in the morning.
Yeah.
Because then we don't have any pressure of time and stuff. But do you know what? I just can't help myself when I get to these places from looking around them.
We can look around it, mate. I'm nearly finished cooking, and I'll eat, and then I'll go explore.
You'll be exploring, you'll know. Yeah, but you're doing my recon for me. I'd like to go and have a look at that. There's a little hut over by the bridge as well that we didn't. That look cool to look around there. Even things if they're like not really of any like you could say historical significance. I just find sort of these older places that are abandoned and left. I find them so fascinating because it makes my mind go like, I wonder what happened here before.
You're telling me I'm the abandoned explorer king?
You're the abandoned explorer king. Well, tomorrow we think. Where are you thinking of taking us tomorrow?
Absolutely no idea.
Well, I didn't. You had mentioned a brick mill. Was that right? A brick factory?
Yeah, an old brick mill at the very, very northernmost point of Wales.
That's in Anglesey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also, it's supposed to be nice beaches there.
Anglesey has amazing beaches.
So-
Newborough, I think, is my favourite beach ever, and there's a lighthouse. Newborough, yeah, exactly.
You what, bruh?
There's a lighthouse right in the end,
Yes.
and it's really beautiful, really fantastic.
I thought I would never probably use the flint and steel on this. It also has like a alert whistle. Like, I won't blow it too loud because people will be like, what? It's got a compass on it. And yeah, it's got the flint and steel built into it. So it doesn't work.
I'll cut the first 6 out, don't worry. Yeah, cheers. Pasta's at a rolling boil now. So, are you right?
Hot.
Very hot. Mine's about to be very hot as well. Those Just Eat delivery drivers are really quick. It reaches you fresh out the oven. Pasta's at a rolling boil. I'm just going to have a quick test to see if the pasta's done. Rigatoni, best pasta in my opinion. Who's this peeping Tom?
Oh,
Well, that's pretty much ready. Because I'm going to cook down the tomato for a sauce anyway. So that's going to come off. Could you hold that? It's just too busy stealing my food to help. Just hold that thing. So that's going to come off. Pop that on there. Heat-proof surface. Probably going to knock over my penis coladas. That goes on there. Just your eyes are on the prize. That goes on there. And then now we fry that off a little bit. And then the mushrooms will go in and then whack it all in there, cook the sauce down. W. Oh yeah, baby. And do you know what we don't have tonight? I don't want to ruin it.
What? Yeah.
No, midgets. Midges.
There's a midget here.
Going so far so well. Chorizo, ultimate food to cook with. I don't know how long you can have chorizo at room temperature, but I hope it's at least 4 or 5 days, because that's how long I've been going for it.
Apparently like 3
Wow,
hours.
I think we'll survive.
That looks great.
It was sweating a bit. It smells nice, if you can smell that. Guys, just 3, 2, 1, big sniff in. And then tell me in the comments what it smells of. Money shot. Now, any good chef will tell you never to crowd the pan. But I'm not any good chef, so I'm going to do it. And actually, I'm surprised how much it's cooked down. I think if I can saute the mushrooms, then it'll be much better. What do you think?
A little bit of this, mate.
Bit of this? Oh, bloody hell, 3-hander. Get a load of this guy. 2 meals at once.
Don't call me Stephen Hawking for
Oh,
nothing.
we've got to cook it as well, mate, come on.
Look at that.
Many of you will be wondering what this attachment is on your penknife multi-tool, and I have never used one.
Most people
but
think
I've
it's a
always
bottle opener.
most people think it's a bottle opener. It looks a bit like it. I think you can use it like
It
that.
is a bottle opener.
It is a bottle opener, but it's also you can use it as a can opener. That's what I've always known it is, but I've never thought like how does it work? Well, it needs must because I don't have one. Bit of that on there. Whoa! Now I'm opening a can, not without having to like stab yourself with a knife, because I've also done that trying to get a Frey Bentos pie open.
Thank God Liam has the tools. He's
Yeah.
a real outdoors man.
Look at that. Thank God. So if you are in a pinch and you need a can opener, all you need is a friend who's got the right tool and you'll be sorted. Survival techniques, you know. Right, I've misjudged the amount of tomato I was going to have, so it's going to be severely under-flavoured now. But hopefully the delicious base, what I prepared, is going to be good. The Rain Man,
There's rain.
10th time very soon. Luckily this is almost done actually. It is actually raining now. He was right.
But we'll be fine.
But
It's going to be a light spit. We'll be sweet.
yeah. Light spit usually is never enough. It tends to get sore after that, I think. Statue of Liberty.
Light spit.
Light spit.
Continue as planned.
It's not looking too bad now. It's looking better than I thought it was going to do when I first added the tomatoes, but I could really do with some tomato puree to thicken it up, give it a bit more like body to the sauce. But I was going to buy some, but I thought I don't want to carry around so much food. I'm sort of building up a bit of a kitchen, but I still want to do it very minimalist. Otherwise, it kind of defeats the point of coming camping. So, oh, watering the plants. I would be fine just eating food out of a can. It doesn't really bother me, but I just feel like there's so much time really until waiting to set up the tent that if I like cooking, I might as well do it, you know. A dinner is served. It's not amazing. It's not as thick and rich as I wanted to. Never put I always add tons of tomato puree. I should have got some. I'm kicking myself now, but let's have a taste. Reviewing the food is obviously pointless because not only can you not taste it, but also I didn't even show you all the ingredients I put into it. But I can tell you, it actually tastes quite nice. I prefer a thicker sauce, but we live and we learn, eh? So I'm gonna eat that. I can feel it spitting with rain, but actually, I was very nervous about this spot because we could see it coming from miles off in the hills on the drive down. So you thought, wow, this is way too obvious. But actually, I haven't heard a single car go past. It seems quite peaceful. There's a farmhouse there. There's one on the other side. But so I actually feel this is probably the most relaxed I've been while doing like rough camping, wild camping, stealth camping, this kind of stuff. Because I've only done it a few times really. So I'm enjoying it so far, fingers crossed. And we're thinking this will be the camp spot because, sorry, my fork's in the way. To go inside would be so cool, but we feel like it's tempting fate a little bit. It's definitely going to rain tonight. It might be quite windy. So you feel like if we just go slightly outside the main structure, that's very flat, sheltered from the wind, and also I wouldn't want anything to fall on this big bit of slab of slate. That'd be a rude way to wake up. Probably have a bit of a headache. So a storm is rolling in. It's got a lot darker, a lot quicker. So now is the time to be setting up the tents. A race against time to get it up before it starts tipping it down. That's what it feels like. We're in, pegged out, both tents, and completely out of sight in the shadow of this immense building. Oh my god. Time for base and Bourne to get back into action. Base layers on, matching tents, twinsies, and very luckily, no rain in so far. But now the fly's on, I'm a bit more flexible about the rain. Do you fancy a Corona?
No, because I just threw up everywhere.
Oh yeah. I've got a pretty good rock around the floor of my tent. I don't know if you can see that. That's a huge piece of slate. So this is the best bit, is there. But the problem with that is that I'm pushed up against the side of the tent and then I'm pushing against the fly. So I think I have to go diagonal, but there is another rock here. So I can go between them, sort of diagonal, which is not perfect, but should be good enough. So I've set up now. It's not flat, but to be honest, despite my grumbling before, with the diagonal in this location in the tent, it's about the flattest I've set up on. Hell of a lot flatter than when I was at Lake Vernwy. I was sliding off it. If I didn't have a bivvy, I would have been rolling all around, but the bivvy kept me trapped inside. So tomorrow, I'm going to go and check out the creek, coffee, I'm going to cook some breakfast. Then we're going to go and explore this building more and around the area, the other little buildings that are on the other side of the river. And we've seen some in the distance, we might go and check those out. And potentially I also want to go and check out the quarry itself, where all this slate, feeding this slate mill, was from. But for now, I've not really got anything to do. This time I brought cookies from Tesco. Hugely good decision. Because now I've got a sweet treat and can chill, and this is the earliest we've set up camp. It's like 9 o'clock, just about to go 9 o'clock. So it's dark out, but not super late. So actually this is the first time I can actually relax while I'm camping. The other times have not been relaxing really. But now, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night. It rained last night, but fortunately the tents are waterproof as advertised. Apologies for my outrageous haircut. I should have brought my hat with me from my tent. Didn't sleep great. I kept sliding off my sleeping pad. I was comfy all night, but I just couldn't sleep, which is sort of a weird combination. But it's an amazing place to wake up. Still haven't heard a single car. It's so peaceful. You can hear the river coming from over this direction, and it's wet, dewy, but very clear and peaceful morning. Nobody's stolen our cars, and that's always a bonus. And I guess that means it's coffee time. Welcome back to the cooking channel. Breakfast is coffee and spam and eggs. Yum yum delish. Spam, other chopped pork and ham alternatives are available. This is a proper wartime breakfast. So show this to your granddad. It's going to make him very hungry and also give him horrendous PTSD of V1 bombs landing in the street. Whoa! Fun fact, guys, spam very popular in Hawaii. I wanted to do bacon and eggs, but I thought I don't want to leave bacon out, not refrigerated. Release the spam. Oh no, it's not going to fit. Haha, English people don't use seasoning. I made my own and I brought it with me. I'm using plenty of that. Haha, English people only eat food between bread. No bread in this meal. Come on, behave yourself. And the people that say that are the ones that eat oven prep mac and cheese pre-made from a supermarket in America. Like the bloody Valkyries who got bloody drone shot. No, you're gonna put out my stove. I'm getting dive bombed by the drone. I feel like I'm cooking in the middle of the Ukraine. That is immensely burnt on now, so I think it's done. I was going to try fried eggs, but I think scrambling them will be...
It's all the same.
Yeah, all the same. I think scrambling them is going to make it a bit easier. There is quite a lot of burnt residue in the eggs. I'm also using this as a way to clean my pan.
Huge L.
Because burnt stuff isn't carcinogenic, so that's good. It might not be very nice. Bon appetit. Can you give me an abandoned slate meal food review? Spam and eggs, wartime
Spam's
dinner?
Good.
Bloke's converted.
No
Yeah,
joke.
World War III if we get to eat like this every day, come on.
No joke, that's actually probably like an 8 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like nice and salty and crispy.
Blimey. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting like a 5 out of 10 max. Oh, there's my eyebrow hair in it. I've seen something.
Yeah?
While I'm doing the coffee.
Yeah?
It looks like a... this is not something I've put here. It's in there. Can you get it? Can you see the Tupperware?
I see it.
I think I know what it is because I used to do things like this when I was a kid.
No way.
Yeah. Hidden treasure, mate.
No way.
That I've not put that there.
Yeah, I know, because it's a geocache.
Yeah. Oh, you know what a geocache is?
Yeah, we have
Let's
them in
crack it
Australia,
open, mate. Crack it open, mate.
Where do you think I'm from, mate?
I didn't think you'd have those in Australia. I thought it was a uniquely English thing.
Everything but better, mate. Come
Well,
on.
British, not English. Sorry, Welsh people watching.
What's this? Do I get a present?
Yeah, it's like
No,
put something, leave something. People just filled it out with bloody slate. That's not a present.
Yeah, that's an
There's bloody
owl.
loads of the stuff.
Full on owl. Who's been here? How long has this geocache been here for? Let's find that out. Looks like bloody World War One type shit. That's old, mate. 08.
Well, it's been here a long time.
Oh my god.
And now he's just doxed it so everyone will know. But we don't have anything to put in it. Could leave an egg. If you don't know what a geocache is, they're like, it's basically people hide like Tupperware and they fill it with different things like notes or sometimes like little tiny like gifts, sort of like treasure, and then they go and hide it somewhere, and then they put it on like they put the coordinates on a big website, or they give, it's just like you have like a treasure hunt, so they'll give you a rough location or the rough coordinates, and then you have to go and find it, and you can put it in your GPS. When I was a kid, I used to do it with my dad.
Yeah.
This one, we just found completely no coordinates, no nothing required. And you're writing subscribe to us on YouTube.
I can't spell at the moment. YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube.
Never heard of that website before.
Well, I don't know what the date is, but I know the year.
POV, you're watching a tradie try to write his first sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no surprise you haven't put my name on there, thanks very much.
Or anyway, bloke can't read.
Yeah, but not...
Oh yeah, subscribe Liam Richards, mate. That's the one.
Sweet. That's cool, eh?
Everyone from my channel goes across to your channel.
Yeah, I know. So then we're going to hide it away. If you do come and find it, don't trash it.
Something cooler. Keep the camera running.
Money?
5 pence, that's my first one.
That's Roman. That's from Roman times.
Yeah, it is too.
Turn it the other way.
Ignore the
turn
Queen
it the other way,
Elizabeth.
yeah. Just had a quick rinse in this beautiful stream. It's quite close to the road though, so didn't fancy going full naked. Liam is no longer with us, unfortunately. Nothing's bad happened to him, but he just needed Wi-Fi so he can plan for his next video. So he's already gone to Tesco Cafe. Now, I'm just gonna put this stuff away, get changed in some clean stuff because I'm starting to stink real bad. Then I want to go and have a look around that, and then we'll just drive quickly to the quarry that this slate mill was built to support, and try and get the drone off if I've got any charge left, but it's not much. Really, this place, it's like something out of a storybook. I can't look at it enough. It's amazing. Just want to have a quick look in here. I don't know what this is. I've been curious about it all night. This must be some good stinging nettles there. This must be some maybe accommodation for someone who's maybe responsible for overseeing this. Whoa, slippery. I mean, if you assume that this is built in the 1860s, like the slate mill, and you also assume it's de-roofed to make it like an open ruin, but safe. It's amazing because it's just dry stoned. It's fantastic. Amazing engineering. What a view out of the door. Amazing. But this one is quite small. So I wonder what this was. I don't know if this was maybe, yeah, I guess it was like some, whoever's responsible for looking after this slate mill would be here. I think if I remember correctly, I think the guy that actually owned or was responsible for that mill or the whole thing, his name was Evan Jones, which is, if it's true, that is the most Welsh name ever. Evan Jones, the slate miner, the most Welsh person ever to existed. But I want to go and see the slate quarry just before we go. More of that. I hate when people leave stuff. It really winds me up. It's so beautiful, and then you're going to leave cheese and onion here. There's just no need, is there? Really does my nut in. Couple of cows. Very nice farmer. That is a man who knows the width of his tractor. That's not a euphemism. I have put it as much in the hedge as possible. But yeah, thank God the Z3 is so small. Best things come in small packages. So this is just a few kilometres down the road from where I stayed. This is Llyn Cwmystradlyn Lake. Sorry for butchering the pronunciation. Very peaceful, very beautiful. And over there is Goseddau Quarry. This is the quarry that slate mill was milling the slate for. Oh, it's just immense. I love North Wales. I honestly think North Wales is the most beautiful place on the planet. It has the most beautiful landscapes. I just love North Wales. Like I said a lot that I lived in North Wales for 5 years when I went to uni, and then I stayed there for a couple of years afterwards. I just really love the place. When I first came to Bangor, I was on an open day and I went to uni to check it out, and I just immediately was like, wow, this is the place I want to go. It was just fantastic. Can you imagine a better place? The scale of the slate landscape is just insane. It's just rolling hills. It feels so wild. I was talking to Liam about this last night as well, how tough life would have been. It feels so far removed. 1860 is not that long ago when you think about the time scale of civilization. You know, it's just a couple hundred years. It's only a few generations really. But yeah, me personally, I feel so far removed from it because my life is so different now. And I feel that I owe a great deal to my forefathers because they worked so hard to give me what I have today. So I'm so grateful for that. And I think that's why I love where I live. I love the UK. Because they went through tough times. You know, like to be a miner, you're not well paid for it. You know, it's not fly in, fly out in the mines in Perth like it is now. Apparently, the miners would have to supplement. They've got like really meager wages, and they would supplement that by trying to cook, trying to grow their own food to cook. But because of the soil, it's like really peaty around here, so it's quite acidic, and that means it's quite hard to grow things. And that makes life really tough. I mean, we are camping, but it's a harsh landscape. You can see that. It's not an easy place to live. You know, even modern times, apparently that might be a tea room, I think. But even in modern times, it's not an easy place to live. You know, you are cut off still. So imagine a couple hundred years ago. It's like if you have a problem, you're really on your own. But yeah. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you very much for watching. This was the most fun and most relaxed time I've had camping. As always, if you do go wild camping, or even if you just go and visit these places, leave no trace, or even better, leave it better than you found it. So I always go round and I do a litter pick at the end. Of course, I take my stuff. I make sure whenever I'm putting anything up that I leave no trace. You couldn't tell I was there. But I went around, picked up other people's litter as well. Leave it better than when you found it. I absolutely hate when litter gets left around. I think it's a privilege to live somewhere as beautiful as this, or to visit somewhere as beautiful as this. And it will only stay beautiful if we look after it, and it is nobody's responsibility except for yours if you visit these places to make sure they're clean and tidy. So over to you. Your turn now. Get out there, go and do some exploring where you live, go and do some, don't have to camp, but if you want to, you can. Maybe you just want to go up there and have a beer in the mountains, or sit by a lake somewhere nice. But go and enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one, my slimes.